What's going on, everybody? But not bad. Yeah, I gotta. There we go.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
It's a little white in this room today. Oh, they just cut the cameras, I guess.
Check. That'd make it shitty if I open much light.
What?
Like this drape.
Oh no, I tried to. I forgot. I didn't know it fell. Nah, just leave it. Fuck
Okay.
it. It's fine. Not really tripping about it. Oh shit. Are they saying stuff? Well, it's unmuted. I don't know why we can't hear them. Oh, they muted the camera itself.
Yeah.
All right, so $4.09 per gallon here in North Carolina. Yeah, everybody, drop how much gas prices are in your state. You guys can hear us though, right? That's not me. There's no audio on this clip. Before anybody goes, Triv, we can't hear it. Me either.
I love how everything's more affordable under this administration. You know.
Nigga,
Gas.
we're broke.
It's like literally everything's more expensive. Now he ran on so much shit.
Oh,
that's
see,
the
I fixed it.
opposite now.
Is that light?
Okay.
Yeah, it tries to focus on that fucking light. $4.19 in Pittsburgh.
Is that high?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they over there in Pittsburgh going crazy, and they need cars. That bitch. $4.99 in Portland.
Damn.
$3.50. Somebody just said $3.50.
I wonder.
$5.59 in Costco, LA. Non-Costco is $6.30.
What about damn, dude? I saw it like when it was $7 in Ventura, California before. I wonder what it is now. And I was like, this was years ago. Everywhere it's higher.
$3.60. Diesel's
$3.50
$5.
in Nebraska.
Indiana,
That's high.
Maryland, $4.09. I'm in Egypt. Can't help you with that, but because of this, we are in an energy. Oh shit! Egypt is in an energy crisis. They have to turn the lights off at 9 p.m.
Holy shit!
I didn't know any. Hey, I didn't know anything about that.
I didn't either.
What the fuck? Glad I'm in New York City right now. Yeah, because don't need a car.
Yeah, you can just get around, man.
Bro, yeah, this is the only this is the only city you could do that in.
I know.
There's not that many cities that this is possible.
Yes, that's why it's appealing. Because I don't want a fucking car anymore. I have a truck. I never drive it. Or I try not to anyway.
Yeah, you guys, I know there's no audio. It's them. It's not me. Make sure you roll up, though. We're smoking. You want a personal roach?
I'm okay, actually.
You're not smoking.
Not right now. All right, I'll take a little hit.
This nigga said he ain't smoking. I don't know what room he thought he was in.
All right, hang on. I want to look this up though.
About the Egyptian
Yeah.
energy. What the fuck is that? Oh, so I get truth social notifications. So I'd be panicking like, whoa, what are they like? Donald Trump last minute switches to JD Vance. Whoa, what you mean, player?
Yeah, this was on Reuters. Egypt raises electricity prices for higher use households.
You gotta say it louder.
What's that? Oh, sorry. Forgot I'm on a show. Egypt raises electricity prices for higher use households, businesses amid energy crisis. Egypt has raised energy prices for higher use, blah, blah, blah. I just read that. It just says the move is the latest in a series of steps by the government to curb energy use and contain mounting fiscal pressure as higher import costs strain the finances of the Arab world's most populous country. In a statement, the ministry said lower consumption households would be shielded from the increases, which would be limited to higher use segments and commercial uses in an effort to maintain electricity supplies across residential, commercial, and industrial sectors. So, the prices...
Well, it looks like wherever she's at, they're doing rolling blackouts. In California, if you guys don't know this, California has rolling blackouts during the summer because the power grid's so hot and it being so overused because of AC units and shit, especially in the hottest times of year. There will be rolling blackouts in neighborhoods, but the rolling blackouts only usually last about an hour or two, and they'll pick neighborhoods where there'll be no power, and they'll let you know beforehand. So what it sounds like to me is what they're doing over there is kind of the same thing. There's power grid's fucked, right?
Yeah.
But it sounds like they're doing rolling blackouts because she's talking about power's out by 9.
And it says commercial electricity prices across all brackets would increase by an average of about 20%. That's fucking enormous, just in general. They've been again implementing measures in March too.
Somebody said Northeast Georgia's gas is $3.89. That's regular.
Yeah.
Damn, I wonder what is the gas usually in Northeast Georgia then? What the fuck? Yo, can they cut the sound on? Like, what's happening right now?
I don't think, is it?
It's not me. It was just working, so it's them.
Should we try a different
No, it's them.
broadcast? Okay.
Well, I mean, we can. It's AP though. Associated Press is
Yeah,
usually on point.
they are.
I mean, we could try Fox. I hate to say it like that, but
I mean,
Oh, I saw you. I saw you. Yeah.
okay. So AP's on them.
Move this up.
I don't want to be over here though.
I don't need it until the end. So.
All right, we're gonna sit here for a second, but we're not staying. If we
Did
get
you touch White House
AP
property? Sir, sir, did you touch White House property? Did you touch the steno chair?
No.
You didn't move it?
No. I didn't. I didn't touch it. You have. Why would I touch that White House chair? God, man. Come on, man.
Yes. I thought he was recording.
we're having 3 press fights.
Keep moving up between everyone. You need to stay where you're at.
He was sitting in the White House steno chair.
He was sitting in the White House steno chair.
Right? I was there for the last 3 hours. I was just standing. Yeah, I am.
There are people that have been waiting here. You cannot keep moving around.
Sir, somebody clip that. Somebody clip that right now, please. Majin, clip it. Yo, sir, did you touch White House property?
Like a Karen.
Sir, did you touch? Sir, did you touch White House property? Sir, did you touch the White House settle chair? Sir.
Check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That's live. This is on the stick. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Testing those. You got me? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh, he's tripping. I muted this.
They have.
No, I didn't. Oh, he's tripping.
What is happening?
I don't know. He's about to go to jail. He's tripping in the wrong crib. Holy fuck. Max, I got a screen. I got a screen record.
Hey, Molly, tell me what you want me to tell her. Molly. Yes. How's my remote looking?
Good.
Is it firing?
Yes, it is.
But I also don't know if you can
We just powered it.
Okay, so you guys, let me also know if it lags. We've been having issues with lags. They're in that room tripping right now. I'm gonna make a video clip of that. That was crazy.
There's some guy that's touching the chairs and the tables.
Sir.
And they don't fucking like it.
Sir.
Karen's getting real
Sir, did you
pissed
touch
off.
this chair? Sir, did you touch White House property?
She's roaming around the fucking conference
She's
right now.
Oh my god, she married?
Use the stick mic to talk.
Hey, we need to make this a new segment called the White House Press Conference Hot Mic. I'm so in tune.
You know what?
Fuck
Yes.
me talking. This is deep. Like this. This dude right here in the front, this dude right here, he is slick. Look at this. Bro, I just watched this. He's late.
I saw her put it in her ear, and she picked up the stick with it.
And tomorrow, there would still be quite a bit of damage.
BJ, do you still have it in? Yep.
The president also wants to talk about how U.S. allies
Volume adjusted?
their operation target military operations.
Hey, breaking fuck the news. If you guys aren't tuned in, please go back. What was that, like 15 minutes ago? Yeah. Go back like 15 minutes ago and please screen record and send me that video. Oh my God. Send me the whole length of that motherfucking video. I'm posting that shit. That was hilarious. Also, we're watching. This is messy. If you're just tuning in right now, you're like, where's Trump? He's late. But hey, they were just on here arguing, and whoever is on this Fox News live stream, this is Fox. I'm gonna be honest with you because AP had their audio fucked up. Actually, AP had their audio off, and I see now why. Fox News is messy as fuck. This shit is crazy. Also, heads up, it does lag a little bit, like the audio from my voice may lag. So if it does do that, let me know, please. Can we all agree? Can we please make that a TikTok sound? Can we make that a sound? Can we make, sir, did you touch White House property? Sir, sir, did you touch White House property? Did you touch the settle chair? Sir. Sir. I gotta go back myself. Hold on. Sir. That was.
You're very faint, Tom. I can barely hear you when I hear you.
Sir, did you touch White House property? Did you touch the
We're gonna sit here for a second.
Did you touch White House property? Sir, did you touch White House property? Did you touch the Senate chair? No. You didn't move it? No.
You can.
I gotta scream from this. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Let me know if fuckface comes out.
You can try Fox. They say it like that, but I mean,
You can't make it up.
It is logging.
They say it like that, but
Whatever.
I mean,
You guys just have to deal with the lag. It is lagging though.
okay, so AP's gonna definitely move this out. I don't want to hear it. I don't need it until the end. All right, we're gonna sit here for a second. We're not saying
She's lagging.
Yeah.
Sir, did you touch White House property? Did you touch the Senate chair? No. You didn't move it? No.
I didn't touch it. You have. Why would I touch that White House chair? God, man. Come on, right?
All right, I got it. It is lagging too, by the way.
After you leave, I can get
Hey, breaking fuck the news. We're sitting here on my live stream waiting for a show. Watch news live stream. They're having a petty ass argument over a chair. That's the funniest thing I ever heard. Before you even want to split. Sir, did you touch White House property? Motherfucker, that shit's funny, bro.
Yeah.
He said, why would I touch that
Thank you very
chair?
much.
Why would I touch it? Why? He was so upset. Oh, I gotta-
Sounds like an angry teacher that's been teaching for too long.
Sir, sir, did you touch White House property?
Sir, please remove yourself.
It's a great
Oh, shit,
honor
he's
to be with you, and happy Easter. We had a great Easter. This is one of our better Easters, I think, in a lot of different ways. I can say militarily, it's been one of the best. So, good afternoon. We have quite a bit to discuss. We'll go into pretty good detail. And we have the people that are most involved. We'll give you exactitude. And we're here today to celebrate the success of one of the largest, most complex, most harrowing combat searches. I guess you would call it a search and rescue mission ever attempted by the military. Generally, when planes are knocked down in war, especially when you're fighting a strong group, an evil group, you can't really do this because you send in 200 men to pick up one, and it's something that's usually not attempted as much as you want to attempt. And bad things happen to that one or two. And in this case, we did two, and it might not have been attempted before, but we did. And we had great talent. We got a little luck too, I would say. And we were helped by a lot of people, a lot of great people.
Yeah.
And it was an honor to be involved with it. It's very historic. This is a rescue that's very historic. It'll go down in the books. Late Thursday night, an American F-15 fighter jet went down deep inside enemy territory in Iran while participating in Operation Epic Fury, where we're doing unbelievably well at a level that nobody's ever seen before. The entire country can be taken out in one night, and that night might be tomorrow night. Both members of the crew ejected from the aircraft and landed alive on Iranian soil. I immediately was asked to make a decision. I ordered the U.S. Armed Forces to do whatever was necessary to bring our brave warriors back home. A risky decision, because we could have ended up with 100 dead as opposed to 1 or 2. It's a hard decision to make. But in the United States military, we leave no American behind. We don't do it. Within hours, our armed forces deployed 21 military aircraft into hostile airspace, many flying at very low altitude, being shot by bullets. You bring rifles into play when you're going that low, but there are also certain advantages. And in broad daylight over Iran for 7 hours, at times facing very, very heavy enemy fire. We have a helicopter that's got a lot of bullets in it. It's amazing. We just realized how good those weapons are. Our machines are. Nobody has the equipment that we have, and nobody has the military that we have. Not even close. We're the most powerful military anywhere in the world by far. The flight crews and warfighters aboard those aircraft took extraordinary risks to rescue their fellow service members. This first wave of search and rescue forces successfully located the pilot of the F-15, and he was extracted from enemy territory by an HH-60 Jolly Green II helicopter. Fabulous machine as our warriors faced gunfire at very close range. It's amazing that when you look at the machinery, what happened, that nobody was even injured. Meanwhile, the second crew member, a weapons system officer, highly respected colonel, had landed a significant distance away from the pilot. When you're going at those speeds, even if you go out 2 or 3 seconds later, it's miles and miles away, because you're going fast.
Oh, it's like listen to a.
He was injured quite badly and stranded in an area teeming with terrorists from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps rough group, as well as besieged militia and local authorities. Many, on top of everything else, they told the communities actually within inside of Iran, the people of Iran, they were given a tremendous incentive to find this pilot. Despite the peril, the officer followed his training and climbed into the treacherous mountain terrain and started climbing toward a higher altitude, something they were trained to do in order to evade capture. They want to always go as far away from the site of the shoot down. You want to go as far away because they all head right to that site. You want to be as far away as you can. And he was injured, and he was an amazing, amazing thing. He scaled cliff faces, bleeding rather profusely, treated his own wounds, and contacted American forces to transmit his location. They have a very sophisticated beeper-type apparatus that is on them at all times. And when they go out on these missions, they make sure they have lots of battery space, and they're in good shape. And this one worked really well, amazingly, saved his life. We immediately mobilized a massive operation to retrieve him from the mountain holdout, and he kept going higher and higher. The mountain kept getting rougher and rougher, and really very, very hard to find. The second rescue mission involved 155 aircraft, including 4 bombers, 64 fighters, 48 refueling tankers, 13 rescue aircraft, and more. We were bringing them all over, and a lot of it was subterfuge. We wanted to have them think he was in a different location because they had a vast military force out there. Thousands of people were looking. So we wanted them to look in different areas, so we were scattered all over like we were right on top of them. We had 7 different locations where they thought, and they were very confused. They said, well, wait a minute, they've got groups here, they've got groups there. It's an amazing thing. I was listening to these great people, these great generals. General Raisin Kane was amazing, and Pete Hegseth was amazing. But I listened to the whole thing. It was pretty amazing. So they had all these different sites where everybody thought he was located. We think we have him over there because they have 9.
There's no way he just
Please
fucking...
play it back. Please play
There's no
it back.
way. There's no way.
This nigga just said General Raisin Kane, bro.
There's no way.
No.
No shot.
No.
Come on.
No, I gotta go Valenti. No.
General.
No.
Now we have
way.
to make a character.
Bro, no
That's
way.
chicken, man. And he...
In planes circling a little area that's 25 miles down the coast. So in a breathtaking show of skill and precision, lethality and force, America's military descended on the area, the real area, engaged the enemy, rescued the stranded officer, destroyed all threats, and exited Iranian territory while taking no casualties of any kind. The heroic F-15 weapon system officer had evaded capture on the ground in Iran for almost 48 hours. That's a long time when you're in tough shape and when you're bleeding. It's a long time.
Everybody, his nickname is Raisin Kane.
When we left, as you probably know, we had 2 large planes, pretty old planes. It carried a lot. We needed a lot more equipment going in than coming out, obviously, because going in, we needed to be able to scale mountains, and we had a lot of equipment. But the sand was sandy, wet sand, so we thought there may be a problem taking off because of the weight of the plane, and then we also had all the men jumping back onto the planes, and they got pretty well bogged down, and we had a contingency plan, which was unbelievable, where lighter, faster aircraft came in, and they took them out. We blew up the old planes. We blew them up to smithereens because we had equipment on the planes that, frankly, we'd like to take, but I don't think it was worthwhile spending another 4 hours there taking it off. So we didn't want anybody to have. We have the best equipment anywhere in the world. We didn't want anybody examining our anti-aircraft and other equipment. So these were large planes that were old and pretty old, and we blew them up. And we had faster, lighter planes come in, and they were able to land on the sand. We needed the bigger planes because we had so much equipment that we needed. We took 3 helicopters over there, which were very strongly used. And
Them, like blowing up their own shit.
Hey, listen, man. He just lied to you, everybody. We not gonna let this nigga just sit up here and lie like that.
I know.
Those jets were not that motherfucking old. They landed the planes and they got stuck. Let me tell you what he said. The planes landed, they got stuck in the mud, they realized, oh fuck, we fucked up.
Yep.
Can you come get us? Mm-hmm. Well, blow up the planes when you leave. Fuck. And then, there's no way you're landing why would you land a plane
I don't know.
not on a fucking runway?
Because they have the best military equipment in the world, he said.
Who made that call?
Dude, this is what the United States military looks like when it's been hollowed out by capitalism.
Yep.
It's so fucking funny.
You try to land, hey man.
Yeah.
You try to land a recreational.
That knows what they're doing.
Yeah. You can't even land a 2-propeller plane like a motherfucker with on the front. You can't even land that on the sand. The motherfucker, yeah, them bitches. Motherfucker, you gotta run to the front and spin the wheels and go back in the plane. You can't even land that motherfucker on.
They even use runways.
Aang the Avatar couldn't even land his glider on that bitch. Why would you do? Did you watch Aang glide on the sand? It didn't really work too well for him. I didn't like it.
No, like they've actually fired everyone that knows what the fuck they're doing. Like
they're about to have somebody like
couldn't have lived without him. They did, and they performed unbelievably well. And if you'd see it, you wouldn't believe it. They came off the plane, and these guys had them. The rotors were off. They rebuilt these helicopters in less than 10 minutes. And that was one of the more amazing things. These are helicopters, small, unbelievably powerful, but small, very small, so it can get into certain areas. And they got them off the plane, and they rebuilt all three of them in a matter of less than 10 minutes. It's pretty amazing what the genius of these people. Who would think that? You'd think it would take 5 days to build them. And in some companies, it would take 5 days, and they wouldn't do it well. But they served us well. As Commander-in-Chief, I never forget the extraordinary risk taken by the warriors that we send into battle, and the genius. I mean, think of it, having a contingency of 3 planes waiting because we think the sand is so bad that we probably won't be able to take off. And the planes really got bogged. This was not much of a runway. This was a farm, not a runway. It's a farm, but it did the trick. But to have a contingency as opposed to having to wait 2 days, can you imagine right in the middle? This was central. This was right, you would call it central casting if you were doing a movie for location. And probably the toughest area of Iran where we'd be sitting there. So these planes came in, those pilots came in so fast and so quick and got out of there. Everybody got aboard and just got 15-minute intervals. One load out, one load out, one load out. It happened. And we were watching, and we said, that's amazing. In many ways, I was almost more impressed by the contingency that we had than the fact that, if we would have had a runway or decent soil. But it was an amazing thing. But we thank God for every single one of them. And the talent, the genius is not even talent, it's genius. It's the whole ball game, every one of them. If you look at what we did with Maduro, we went into a military compound, a massive, with thousands and thousands of soldiers, and within a matter of minutes. And he lived behind iron doors. There were steel doors, broke them down so quickly. And within almost minutes, he was in the back of these planes. It was a similar group. Incredible. We have incredibly talented people. And if the time comes, we move heaven and earth to bring them home safely. We're going to bring our people home safely. I want to thank every member of the U.S. Armed Forces involved in these historic operations. They really were historic. It's just not something that's done. And you'd understand it. Not that they don't want to do it, but when you're going into areas, when you look at these helicopters, when you look at the amount of bullets and everything else that they took, when you go into these areas, you don't come out like we came out. God was watching us. I tell you, well, it was the Easter. We were in the Easter territory, I guess, but God was watching us. Amazing. Because when you look at the machinery, they took damage. It tells you. First thing I said is, these are unbelievable machines. How they flew back and not even much of a problem. But these 2 extraordinary rescues, because it was 2, and as you probably know, we didn't talk about the first one for an hour, and then somebody leaked something, which we'll hopefully find that leaker. We're looking very hard to find that leaker.
Watch him be a black person. He just called them the
there's
N-word.
somebody missing. They
Leaker.
basically said that
Why was he saying this so
we
hard?
have one and there's somebody missing. Well, they didn't know there was somebody missing until this leaker gave the information. So whoever it was, we think we'll be able to find it out because we're going to go to the media company that released it, and we're going to say, national security, give it up or go to jail. And we know who, and you know who we're talking about. There's some things you can't do because when they did that, all of a sudden, the entire country of Iran knew that there was a pilot that was somewhere on their land that was fighting for his life. And it also made it much more difficult for the pilots and for the people going in to search for him. All of a sudden, they know that there's somebody out there. They see all these planes coming in. It became a much more difficult operation. Because a leaker leaked that we have one, we've rescued one, but there's another one out there that we're trying to get. So actually, the country, Iran, put out a major notice, you all saw it, offering a very big award for anybody that captures the pilot. So in addition to a hostile, very talented, very good, very evil military, we had millions of people trying to get an award. So when you add that to it, but we have to find that leaker because that's a sick person.
Okay.
Probably didn't realize the extent of how bad it was. I can't imagine that the person did. But
Fucking
we're
leaker.
gonna find out. It's national security, and
Damn, we got
the person that did the story
Don't touch the chair, sir.
will go to jail if he doesn't say, and that doesn't last long. And I think everybody would understand it. They put this mission at great risk. They put that man at great risk, and they put the hundreds of people that went in looking for him, because everyone now knows that we're going in.
And he tells you.
Over the past 37 days, America's armed forces have carried out more than 10,000 combat flights over Iran, unheard of.
All that gas.
Striking more than 13,000 targets. The
All that
F-15 we
money.
lost last week was the first manned aircraft downed by the enemy in this entire operation with thousands and thousands of flights. They got lucky. It was a lucky hit. You know, eventually you get lucky.
Okay, pause. They've
But
done trillions. Oh, no, fuck this. They've done trillions of dollars in damage between like aircraft, the military bases, the physical shortage of the oil hasn't hit yet. Am I crazy? The physical shortage hasn't hit also because that's all people really care about.
Hey, yeah, do me a favor,
All
like
the
the
gas
live.
prices.
Yeah, that's the one time I'm never gonna
And
say
not
that.
to mention, they target schools, they target universities, they target all the civilian infrastructure.
Yeah, desalinization, war crime.
Exactly.
We got lucky too because we got both of them back. But it's a record that is unparalleled in the history of military air operations. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. It's such an honor to be involved with it. We were up late at night, and then we were waiting for those contingent planes to come in, and we said, "Come on, let's go get in," because they're waiting out on this
You don't get the joke, and it's still funny.
farm without a runway,
White House Karen.
with wet, crummy soil, sand, mostly sand, wet sand,
See?
and it eats planes alive. And we're waiting, and we're saying, "I hope that one can land and take off."
Dude, I can't.
And they came in like magic, boom, 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 one after another. It was like genius.
We're the ball too far behind.
So impressed by that.
A little bit.
Because we were a little concerned. We said, boy, if they don't get in and get up fast, we're sitting in them. And that's called Iran Prime, right, General? That's where the whole bet is. And here we are sitting there waiting for a plane. But they came in so fast and so hard, and these guys knew exactly what to do. Let's go. Come on. Get in. Let's
so
go.
fast
Blah.
and so
They
hard.
came one right after another. Not at the same time.
He is fucking.
They don't want to come at the same time. They had to come right after each other. They didn't have any room. There was barely any room to land.
He's a sadist.
Tiny little patch of
Sand
very
is wet.
wet earth and sand.
Okay.
So I'm so proud of the people that I have standing up here with me and many others that worked. I mean, so many. Steve Witkoff's over here. He's doing
He's like,
fantastic.
yes,
Jared
we're
Kushner.
president! Fuck
The people that are
yeah!
here, the job they did.
America, yeah! We did that!
I'm going to
You heard
introduce
that, boy?
the head of the CIA.
Bust them
And
sand niggas, yeah!
there's a man who is central casting, okay?
I'm black.
If we cast a movie, he's going to play the head of the
Fuck
CIA.
yeah!
John Ratcliffe, he did a phenomenal job that night. He did something that I don't know if you want to talk about it. If you want, you can. I'm not sure you're supposed to. I'm not going to talk about it. But the CIA was very responsible for finding this little speck. It's like they used an expression on one of the shows. A general was talking about, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, finding this pilot.
Never heard that expression before.
And the CIA was unbelievable. And you may, if you can, you'll talk. It might be classified, in which case I'd have to put him in jail if he talks about it. And I don't want to put him in jail. He doesn't deserve that. So, John, do you want to say a few words? Thank you.
Mr. President, it's a privilege to be here with you today to share what we can about this exceptional mission and to recognize the ingenuity and bravery of those who executed it,
sounds so terrified,
as well as the leadership and resolve of the president who ordered it. One thing that has been clear to me in this role is that the flawless military operations that the Department of War is known for are hostage to flawless intelligence.
Do you see how
we saw that in the skies over Iran in Operation Midnight Hammer last summer? We witnessed it in Venezuela during Operation Absolute Resolve. We've seen it against the cartels in the Western Hemisphere, and we're seeing it every day in Operation Epic Fury, including this mission to rescue an aviator buried deep behind enemy lines. Because it is the unique tradition of the U.S. Armed Forces that we leave no man or woman behind, this was a no-fail mission. That was the spirit in which the President put us to work, and we were determined not to let him down or our airmen down. As an agency, the CIA possesses unique capabilities that only the President can deploy. Some of these capabilities fall under covert action authorities. And because covert means exactly that, I'm not going to be able to tell you everything that you want to know. At the President's direction, we deployed both human assets and exquisite technologies that no other intelligence service in the world possesses to a daunting challenge, comparable to hunting for a single grain of sand in the middle of a desert. This was also a race against the clock, as it was critical that we locate the downed aviator as quickly as possible, while at the same time keeping our enemies misdirected. For that reason, in addition to the human and technical assets deployed by the President to find our airmen, CIA executed a deception campaign to confuse the Iranians who were desperately hunting for our airmen. On Saturday morning, we achieved our primary objective by finding and providing confirmation that one of America's best and bravest was alive.
What is your primary
and concealed in a mountain crevice,
fucking piece of shit.
Still invisible to the enemy.
What is your objective?
But not to the CIA.
What are we fucking doing then?
That confirmation was relayed by Secretary Hegseth to the President, and the operation quickly moved to the execution phase.
Dude, I'm gonna follow.
Following the successful exfiltration on Saturday night,
bullshit.
Our intelligence reflects that the Iranians were embarrassed and ultimately humiliated by the success of this audacious rescue mission. When the President asked me to lead the CIA, he made it clear: get back to basics, no politics, no agendas. Tackle the hardest problems and execute the toughest missions. This President is about results. And now, that's what his CIA is about too. The professionals at the agency and at the Department of War deserve immense credit for their flawless execution during this daring mission. Their skill, creativity, and courage are unmatched on the battlefield wherever they tell is found.
And especially.
Fuck yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Get him the fuck out of here.
He was just on his knees.
Here we go.
Well, John, thank you for the collaboration of the CIA as well. Incredible and ongoing partnership.
He's drunk.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Americans, and especially the brave warriors in our armed forces, over this Easter weekend, the United States military has once again proved why we possess the greatest fighting force the world has ever known. In two extraordinary combat search and rescue operations deep inside enemy territory in Iran, our warriors executed missions of breathtaking skill courage, and precision.
He's got.
When our warriors are unleashed, as this president has allowed them to be, they are unstoppable. When American airmen were down behind enemy lines, our forces and our president did not hesitate. Special operators supported by elite air crews and intelligence professionals moved swiftly and decisively into treacherous mountain terrain under the constant threat of Iranian forces closing in. Ultimately, it was an impotent Iranian threat. And today, as the CIA director mentioned, Iran's military, and we know this, is embarrassed and humiliated, and they should be. Now, these are not routine operations. They were high-risk, high-stakes missions conducted in the heart of enemy territory. This was not just barely into Iran. This was deep into Iran.
Okay.
Involving coordinated strikes to suppress threats, deception tactics to protect our teams, and full synchronization across air, ground, and special operations. The Iranians are still asking themselves right now, how did the Americans do this?
They're taking
made a video about
No,
it.
they're not. He just lied. I just saw a selfie of a nigga standing on a propeller wing like this. They don't give a fuck.
They don't.
That dude.
I saw one of them lay out 5 drones in front of him. He took it down with a rifle.
The motherfucking selfie. I gotta show y'all that picture too. The bitch was on Twitter like this.
Yep.
Like what the fuck?
Evaded capture for more than a day, scaling rugged ridges while hunted by the enemy. When he was finally able to activate his emergency transponder, his first message was simple and it was powerful. He sent a message, God is good. In that moment of isolation and danger, his faith and fighting spirit shone through. You see, shot down on a Friday, Good Friday, hidden in a cave,
hidden in a cave,
all of Saturday.
Yes, he said it.
And rescued.
He said it.
A crevice, all of Saturday, hidden in a cave.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
A crevice, all of Saturday, and rescued on Sunday. Flown out of Iran as the sun was rising on Easter Sunday. A pilot reborn, all home and accounted for, a nation rejoicing. God is good.
Really doing that?
Despite incoming fire and unforgiving conditions, our troops brought every American home. No American lives were lost. We leave no man behind, and that is not luck. It's the result of unmatched training, superior technology, an unbreakable warrior ethos, and sheer American grit.
He's fucking
Our special operators, pilots, and support crews performed with near perfection under fire, and they were lethal. Just ask any Iranian soldier who dared attempt to get anywhere near that pilot before or during that mission. Death from above.
Oh my God.
Our troops turned a potential tragedy into a resounding demonstration of American resolve and capability. That's what Exodus in uniform looks like.
Drunk.
But make no mistake about it. None of this would have been possible without the courageous leadership and ironclad determination of President Donald J. Trump. From the moment our airmen went down, President Trump made it clear we will leave no one behind. The first mission, the first of two, was an audacious daylight thunder run right up the middle. It was authorized in less than 2 hours from that pilot going down when we knew where he was.
It's sick.
And it was authorized in the middle of the night because anybody that's worked for this man knows he's up in the middle of the night. Authorized immediately, without hesitation, audaciously.
What is he doing in the middle?
The second mission, as soon as we knew where that pilot was, and John was certainly helpful in that, also executed immediately. You know, I looked up at my screen when the final mission was complete inside our SCIF, our secure facility. And we have a running VTC, a running coordination cell. And the top of it read 45 minutes and 45 hours and 56 minutes. For 45 hours and 56 minutes, we held that call open for coordination. From the moment our pilots went down, our mission was unblinking.
Yeah, this is
the call never dropped, the meeting never stopped, the planning never ceased. The president demanded rapid, decisive action. He backed our military with the full weight of his resolve, refusing to let enemy propaganda or tactical setbacks deter us. His leadership ensured that every lethal and non-lethal resource was brought to bear, that our forces had the authorities and the support they needed to succeed. When the president says he has the backs of our warfighters, he means it. And it means a great deal, and it's a big difference on the battlefield. President Trump understands that peace through strength is not a slogan. It is a doctrine that saves American lives. His unwavering commitment to rebuilding our military and restoring the warrior spirit has paid dividends in missions just like this one. Under his command, America projects power with confidence and brings our people home with victory. And that continues today, by the way. Per the president's direction, today will be the largest volume of strikes since day one of this operation. Tomorrow, even more than today. And then Iran has a choice. Choose wisely, because this president does not play around. You can ask Soleimani, you can ask Maduro, you can ask Khomeini. To those heroes who planned and executed these rescues, your nation stands in awe. I stand in awe. The chairman stands in awe. We all stand in awe of your professionalism and bravery. We serve for you. You embody the very best of America. To the rescued airmen and their families, welcome home.
Bartender.
With courage and endurance, the quiet declaration of faith amid the storm inspires us all. God is good every day.
They just threatened.
And to our adversaries watching from Tehran, let this be a clear message. The United States military will go anywhere, at any time, to protect our own and complete the mission. We execute with precision. We control the skies. You see, we flew for 7 hours in daylight over Iran to get the first, and we flew 7 hours in the middle of the night to get the second. And Iran did nothing about it. We fight with honor, and under President Trump's leadership, we win. So God bless our troops, God bless President Trump, and God bless the United States of America.
This is Homelander, bro.
Yeah, no, fuck these cunts, bro.
That's Homelander.
Millions of civilians.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
Oh, here we go. Another.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. A note before I start, I know many of you want specific details in these briefings. We will share what the Central Command plan was approved by the Secretary and the President. Shortly thereafter, a U.S. Air Force combat search.
Hey, we're muting these niggas for a minute until if Donnie's gonna bring his hobble ass white ass back up here.
No, we all know the statistics, right? We know we know how many schools we've hit so far, right? We know how many civilians we've killed so far, and they just doubled down.
The very first strike was in a school. Well, hit a school. It was an all-girls school.
Yeah, twice.
Bartender, it's also real quick, because to answer your question, Bartender, about
two hit hits, yeah.
The stream alerts, they're not on because I'm on fucking Restream, and I'm not on actual Twitch. I need to set all that up, but I'm lazy. I'm new to this, man. Go ahead, though.
No, there's the numbers are, it's like 600 fucking schools, 200 fucking hospitals. We hit a bridge that was under construction just to hit the bridge. Like we're targeting civilian infrastructure and civilians.
We double tapped the school, we double tapped the bridge, we double tapped a university, or no, my bad, incorrect. Israel double tapped a university today.
Which is basically us.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just all if they're talking about fucking, being the good guys, if they're separating us from them and they're doing that, that's sort of hard for anyone to fucking believe, especially when you can see it right in front. Like, why are we there in the first place is my question, and that's been my question since the beginning.
Oil.
I understand that, but that's not what they say.
Control of the region.
Correct. And then we've been doing this. This has been orchestrated for decades. Actually, we wanted this for a long time.
If you eliminate Iran, they're the most powerful Islamic country that is not a part of the America empire in the Middle East.
Right.
So anything in Saudi Arabia, right, that little sliver of land there, so Oman, all those little countries and shit, that would be, they're all on the U.S. side, right? When you go like up north a little bit, like Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, those are kind of like Afghanistan's a shell of a country now, right?
Yeah,
you got Taliban controlled Afghanistan, so they don't even have the capabilities to function as a complete and whole nation. But then you have Iran as the only left superpower. If you can eliminate Iran as a superpower in the region, then essentially Israel could just storm walk through every Middle Eastern country by themselves or with American assistance.
And they're glazing Trump while quoting scripture and bullshit. They're tying religion. Oh, God is good. Trump is the best. Oh, we're going to kill millions of people. They literally said everything they've done so far is nothing, and we're about to bomb them like we've never bombed them before. Just openly. Also saying God is good.
Stay in here, guys. I'm waiting for this fucker to get off the screen because he's just repeating what everybody else said.
It's justification for massive genocide. Basically, I think it's disgusting, and it's
I don't think
tying it into religion.
I think the goal. I don't think the goal here is genocide.
No, it's to control.
I think the region. Well, they want the oil, and that was Trump's promise. So the only way he can uphold that promise is to start false wars with countries that we don't need to be involved in, and then he can be like, "Well, I got you guys the oil. It doesn't matter how I got it."
Yeah. Oh, and I personally think they genuinely thought they could do like a regime change like they always do, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, we're not going to be able to accomplish what they actually want without like boots on the ground and taking it by force.
Right.
And it's a long, lengthy process and a lot of dead people. And now he's kind of stuck, right?
And we've already talked about the geographical fucking location, which is an advantage to Iran if we were ever to do ground troops, it'd be a trap, and we would send all of the troops that were sent on the ground would basically die. They would, just because of the territory, and because Iran has been preparing for this type of thing for a long time.
That's very valid. Bartender, I'm actually going to put this on the screen. So Bartender said it's multiple things at once. Trump wants the oil, Keg's breath wants the crusade, and Israel wants Iran gone.
Yeah. And they're all coinciding, and they all have shared interests. Even though they might slightly differ, they're going to do the same actions in order to get those things. And yeah, that is.
And then everybody in the administration who has a core line, the ideologies of Pete Hegseth, he's fired.
Right. And listen, he's in charge. That fucking guy is the guy that's calling the shots. Look at how unhinged the guy is. He's a disgusting human being, and he's our fucking leader in that regard.
Who, Hegseth?
Yes, as far as the Department of War, they fucking changed the name.
He openly admitted that he yelled in the middle of a bar, "Death to all Muslims."
I know. This is the man in charge. It's disgusting. And we just continue to...
I'd like to highlight, we are living through an episode of Game of Thrones, everybody. We have the fucking... Somebody just put a dick.
I see that.
That's a big dick, too. Wow.
Well, I mean, this is right there.
Right. Fucked me up. Dick just threw me off.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, like, we have a Mad King. We have Pete Hegseth, right? Pete Hegseth is more like a religious nut job. A religious warmonger.
Yeah.
You got the fucking foreigner who they keep to the side all the time, that Cash Patel. They don't even like that motherfucker.
And then you have a vampire-looking fuck Stephen Miller who lurks in the shadows and fucking, who knows? God only knows what he does.
Yo, Stephen Miller's Peter Baelish. You ever watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
You know Littlefinger?
Yeah.
He's Littlefinger, dog. I'm telling you, that motherfucker's, woo! Hey, this dude's...
Force was protected by A-10 Warthogs using the Sandy call sign. And this force had one single mission: do everything they can to bring an American home.
They wanted to...
This meant having a plan, being prepared to execute that plan, and, more importantly, being prepared for multiple simultaneous contingencies. And because of this force's professionalism, grit, and determination, fight off two enemies at the same time: the enemy searching for 4-4 Bravo and contingencies, which anyone who has done these types of missions knows we run into every single time. The force fought off both of those enemies incredibly well. During the period of darkness on Saturday, and as the Secretary said, into Easter Sunday and into the daylight, the force fought its way in and rescued Dude 4-4 Bravo. They were protected overhead by an air armada, including tactical drones, strike aircraft, and others. The force fought through multiple simultaneous contingencies, something no other nation, no other military can do.
All right, man.
and safely returned Dude 44 Bravo, the backseater, home. And all other Americans home as well.
What were we fucking
At midnight 12 local Eastern time, Easter Sunday, more than 50 hours after the start of this operation, the Joint Personnel Recovery Center declared Dude 44 Bravo, both the front and back seater, returned to friendly territory. The courage demonstrated by both the pilot and the weapons system officer while isolated and them invading the enemy cannot be overstated. Their grit and warfighting tenacity is a direct result of the absolute trust they have in our rescue forces, their training, and their will to survive and return.
It's obvious that
they always knew.
Did that mass firing of all the generals, that they just kept the Glazers. That's all they did.
God damn.
Which is why they're able to do all this.
I'm mad this fucker's still talking.
I know, and they fired anyone that has any dissent. I know this is the case. They fired a shitload of generals yesterday. I don't know if you saw that. It was like, yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was yesterday or the day before, but they fired a bunch of generals. Pete Hegseth fucking fired like a shitload of generals, and I guarantee you it's because they don't talk as this man is right here. This is what they do. This is what they're doing to the civilian population as well. They do it within their administration. If anyone has any dissent, they fucking, you're done.
I can't believe. Hey, man, I know everybody's in here. I'm trying to see. Why the fuck is this dude still talking? God damn.
I'll find that.
Just stick around for a little longer. I know. Just bear with the brother, man.
I mean, I just don't understand how they can get away with what they're getting away with. And if you love Trump, you will be in this administration. They'll skyrocket you to the top if you have any say. Especially people who have been in the military like this guy has forever. If he loves Trump, put him on the camera.
He's sucking dick right now.
That's
God
what I'm saying.
Damn.
This is exactly what they love. They love this. There's no dissent. There's no opposing viewpoint. Doesn't happen. He is the daddy. He is. And whoever's behind him are the real daddies. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Oh, fuck.
These two gentlemen have been, from day one, they've been perfecto. You know, I got to know General Kane in my first term because he was able to take out ISIS in 4 weeks instead of the 4-year projection that was given to me by other much lesser generals. I said, you know, if I ever do this again, that's going to be the head of my Joint Chiefs of Staff. And we worked it that way, didn't we? It's amazing. He took out ISIS. We defeated ISIS in 4 weeks. I was told it would take 4 years. I flew to Iraq to find out with the greatest equipment in the world, why would it take 4 years? And he told me, sir, it won't.
Nah,
It'll take
man.
4 weeks and you'll have time left over. And that's exactly what happened. So he's great. And Pete, all I can say is that he was treated very unfairly.
He's been talking.
And now those same people that treated him unfairly, that fought against him, that called me up saying, what a great choice he was. They said, well, what happened during his nomination? What happened to you? I'm telling you, people that were not for him, senators, friends of mine, sir, I don't think you're doing the right thing. Now they're calling me up. What a choice. These two guys are fantastic. And John Ratcliffe was incredible. It was actually their genius that called us from, he was 40 miles away. And he said, you know, we're seeing something moving up in the mountain. This is at night.
I know, he already talked.
And they kept the camera on him for 45 minutes. It wasn't moving. And they said, you know, probably wrong. But we're seeing something moving. This is a vast mountain.
Across this fucking street.
Vast, thick, with bushes, trees. We see something moving 40 miles away. The head of a human being, I'm telling you, is moving. And then all of a sudden, 45 minutes later, he moved a lot. Stood up, and they said, we have him. And that was really the beginning of something incredible. We had an idea where he was, but not specifically. That's a big mountain. So,
I mean,
I want to thank the CIA, too. I don't think they get enough credit for the great job they've done. Yes, please.
Guys, fucking
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for this great opportunity. country it has super army. You make a difference, Mr. President. Thank you for your greatest leadership.
Thank you.
I have two quick questions, Mr. President. What was your reaction when you learned that Kurdistan region had resumed exporting oil to the international market with your support as United States of America?
Well, I expected that. We've gotten along
Gotta
with
be African.
the Kurds for a long time, so I expected
America.
Another question, what would be your reaction if the Iranian people rise up against their regime during a ceasefire, Mr. President?
Well, they should do it, but again, the consequences are great. I mean, they were told if you protest, you will be shot immediately. You saw what happened to the young wrestler. He was a great champion, by the way. He was a great wrestler, one of the top in the world. And he and his two friends were hung. And all they did was say a little bit about liberty. They wanted liberty, and they were violently executed. But the number is up to probably 45,000 people were killed. So,
Alex Preddy and,
when somebody stays in a house, when they know if they walk out of the house to protest, they'll be immediately shot and killed.
I'm high. Renee good.
And they issued that. That was publicly issued. It's not a secret. That's why so many people say, oh, well, why are you doing this? We can't let Iran have a nuclear weapon. We got regime change. We do. We're dealing with a much different regime than before. We're dealing with different people. They're smarter. I think they're sharper.
All the fucking new
and far less radical. We have regime change, but we didn't do this for regime change. We did it for the fact, and my view was very simple. I saw somebody said, oh, he doesn't have a plan. I have the best plan of all, but I'm not going to tell you what my plan is. They want me to say, here's my plan. We're going to attack at 9:47 in the morning, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to, and if you don't do that, they say, I have a plan. These people know what the plan is. Everybody here knows what the plan is. But it's very unfair to say, because I don't mind being insulted. I've been insulted for many years by the fake news. But you can't, it's so bad for the people that are so you just saw two great, and John Ratcliffe, three unbelievable people. They have a plan.
Like, what are you
Every single thing has been thought out by all of us. But I can't reveal the plan to the media.
Okay.
So, but we're just thrilled by the success of this operation. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. You've said Iranians would be mad if you stopped these attacks, but why would they want you to blow up their infrastructure, to cut off their power? Wouldn't that be punishing Iranians for the actions of the regime?
They would be willing to, and it's suffering. Be willing to suffer that in order to have freedom.
What the fuck?
The Iranians have, and we've had numerous intercepts. Please keep bombing. Bombs that are dropping near their homes.
God, man.
Please keep bombing. Do it. And these are people that are living where the bombs are exploding. And when we leave and we're not hitting those areas, they're saying, please come back, come back, come back. These are the people. I don't know what they do. All I can tell you is they want freedom. They have lived in a world that you know nothing about.
Dude,
this,
I can't, dude. I just.
Nah, man, I gotta make this video. Hey, breaking fuck the news, man. We're sitting here on this live stream. Brad's right here. We're sitting here watching the press conference. This nigga just said.
Just go back.
Fuck that. He was asked, why would the people of Iran want you to keep bombing their infrastructure? He said to this woman, I don't know what they do. They just want freedom.
Bombs of freedom.
This nigga's
What is happening? What is fucking happening?
Yo. Oh my God, bro. This nigga sucks.
What is happening in this world?
Wow. I can't believe this shit. He said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That shit was so bad.
What? Where are we? is happening.
Wow, he
I don't know what to
sucks.
say. I don't know what to say.
Wow. What the fuck was that?
It's a violent, horrible world where if you protest, you are shot. Remember the great woman protests where they had 400,000, 500,000 women, and they were all enthused, and they
How
were
many
going
people
to
live in this
protest,
country?
and everybody said, "Oh, the
Damn.
regime's going to come to an end." And then, all of a sudden,
Fuck, you just
boom,
put out numbers.
boom,
You don't know what
5,
in Iran.
6 different areas.
They-
A woman would go down right between the eyes. They had snipers. They had 5 snipers. That's all it took. And those 400,000 or 500,000 women said, "Oh my God, what's that? Oh, look over there. What's that?" A woman shot right between the eyes. And after 5 or 6 of them go down, then you start hearing the purr through the vast number of people.
Listen to this.
And then they said, "Oh my God, who would do that?" And they're incredible people, but they've lived so horribly. They've lived so horribly. You know, Iran was a great country if you go back 25 years ago or so. The Persian people, they're incredible, smart, brilliant, actually. And I know so many. I know coming from New York, originally, I know so many people from Iran. They're incredible people, incredible energy, and very, very brilliant people. And but when you're standing in a group and protesting, and you have a woman,
Could you
in the case of
imagine?
the woman, remember the Great Woman March? Everybody was like, "Oh, this is the end of the country."
Can you imagine, bro? You're in your house, right? We're in this house. Bombs are dropping all over New York right now, right? And we just go, please keep going.
I know, please. We want more freedom.
Drop more.
Please give us more freedom.
Drop the big one. Fuck. This thing goes off.
Rain down on us with freedom.
Oh my God, this nigga's lost his fucking mind.
And then snipers selectively picked.
Whoa.
Every single one was shot right between the eyes from a long distance. They were on top of buildings. Nobody even knew where they were, where they're coming from. This wasn't like a machine gun, which is also very bad. They've done that too. They did that recently. This was snipers sitting on the top of buildings, aiming and hitting women. And when they see people go down, and all of a sudden there's a riot in the reverse direction, and they never came out again. And a lot of the news doesn't talk about that. They talk about, oh, women's rights. You want to see women's rights? You're not going to see it there. It's amazing when I see some of the stupid people like, you know, AOC plus 3, all that group. They talk about, oh, freedom for Iran. They don't tell you the real facts. Women,
Freedom. They don't tell you about
men,
the people we
gays. How about gays?
Whoa.
I know, yeah.
What did he do? Whoa.
Just go back, yeah.
Women, men, gays. How about gays for Iran? They kill.
I mean, you can't make it up. You can't. You cannot make this up.
Gays.
I just feel like we live in this quasi world.
Oh
right
my
now.
God. Yo, look, hey, everybody, can this camera see me? Bro, we're fucked.
Yes, I think we have been for a while. Oh my God, it's pretty evident now.
The gays for Iran.
Where are we?
Please get this thing off the camera.
He's just.
This thing is...
He looks like he's about to fall over anyway.
The gays, they throw them off buildings. So I wonder what's going on. I can only say this. They want us to keep bombing, even if it jeopardizes, because their life is in much greater danger. They want freedom for Iran, but it's very hard for them to protest. I actually tell them, I said, don't go out. I fully understand.
I can't do this.
Nobody in this room would go out. I don't think there's any, because frankly, it's not a question of bravery. We're all brave, right? You're brave, I'm brave, we're all brave. But we're also intelligent.
He said we're all brave. This nigga got out of a draft.
I can't.
This nigga should have went to Vietnam.
He's certainly not brave. We know that for a fact. They want us to keep bombing them with bombs of freedom.
I can't do this. Brad, this nigga sucks. This nigga sucks so bad.
I know, man.
Yo, he's just... And they listen. And people believe this shit. Dog, people believe this shit.
I know.
People hear this nigga flap words out of his gums and they go,
Yeah.
that's my president. Fuck yeah.
They love it. They love it.
God, this nigga. So...
They watch this, they tape it, they fucking show it to their kids, they fucking rewatch it.
Wow, this nigga sucks.
If you have people shooting at you, expert shots with the best rifles you can get, and hitting you right between the eyes every single time, and you're looking here and you're seeing and you're looking here, you're out of there. I don't care who it is. Please.
Mark Meredith, Fox News.
I know that.
Oh, thank you.
How would I know that? Go ahead.
America's watching. No,
good job.
Can we go back to the weekend? First off, was everyone on board with the operation, or were there people that were trying to talk you out of going through with the operation this weekend?
Not everybody was on board.
Somebody else within
No,
you?
there was military people, very professional, that preferred not doing it. These two were totally on board.
Yeah, he's talking about
They weren't. It would have had a little difficulty. But no, there were military people that said, you just don't do this. You don't go into the heart of a very powerful military. You know, this is, hey, you have countries and countries. You have some countries where
anytime you go
military is not their strong suit. This whole thing is militarized like nobody's ever seen before. Half the people are wearing uniforms.
Oh, man, this shit.
And we had people within the military.
You have to remember that.
Usually it's not done. That's one of the reasons. You know, I was surprised. Somebody said it's the only time it's ever been done. I said, that's not possible.
It's all over the file.
But it is possible. Because you're going into hundreds of thousands of soldiers along the path. I mean, look at some of the helicopters, how they got hit. So, yeah, there were people within the military that said it's a wise. And don't forget, how many men did you send altogether, approximately, for the operation?
I'd love to keep that a secret.
Okay, well, we are. But I will tell you,
The reason why is because they don't want to disclose American casualties.
Hey, yo, let me tell y'all
I
something.
bet you that's the reason. That's my guess anyway. I don't know if that's true.
He didn't think that was funny at all.
No.
He didn't think that
No,
was
because
funny.
That's exactly why, though. They need to keep this propaganda machine churning and this war machine churning.
The whole room laughed at this nigga, and he didn't think that shit was funny.
No.
We gotta go back. Hold on. He did not like that at all.
okay, well, we are, approximately, for the operation.
I'd love to keep that a secret.
Okay, well, we are. But I will tell you, the number, I'll keep it a secret, but it was hundreds. And hundreds of these people, that's pretty good. Is he central casting? But hundreds of people went into this journey. Hundreds of people could have been killed. Forget about the equipment, a lot of equipment, nobody cares. Hundreds of people could have been killed. So we had people that were within the military that said this is not a wise, and I understood that, but I decided to do it.
Was there a point that that you were thinking there's too much on the line, and somebody was saying maybe we abort this now and wait? I mean, given the resource like the general said, it seemed like there was so much on the line here. You must have been thinking this could have completely changed.
So the
first
one, which was in many ways as dangerous as the second, I guess it gets, because we're flying over daylight. You know, we're the best at the world at night. We have goggles that nobody. We have goggles. I've tried them.
We have goggles.
We have night.
I see better with the goggles at night than I see without them during daylight. I mean, daylight today.
Yo, Jurassic Park, the first movie. You remember when the truck got flipped over and the kid goes in the box and grabs the big ass goggles?
Yes.
Nigga knows
That's what he's referring to. In his head.
from 1996.
He's thinking that as a little child running around.
We have a beautiful day. You see just as well with goggles. In many ways, it's enhanced. So we have the best in the world. So it's much safer for us to do it at night, whereas other people, no other country has that capability. They don't have that particular piece of equipment like we do. But when I was told flying and in daylight, I think we flew 7 hours over Iran, and that's a long time, over unbelievably hostile territory where they have nothing but weapons. We took out their anti-aircraft, which is great. We took out their radar, which is great. We took out a lot, but they still have, you know, what hit this one was a shoulder,
I know.
handheld shoulder missile, heat-seeking missile. So it's not like, you know, they're totally.
I know.
Bro, he has so many bangers.
He just
handheld shoulder missile.
Shoulder missile. You know what hit this one was a handheld shoulder missile.
I gotta make another video.
Is he?
Fuck the news. No, Trump is the worst president in history. I want you to listen to what he just described. A rocket launcher RPG.
That's what I thought.
This is what he just said. Listen, hold on, motherfucker. We live still too.
Still have, you know what hit this one was a handheld shoulder missile.
He just got out of the hospital. He just got out of the fucking hospital. Let's keep that in mind.
I can't do this shit no more, man. I can't do this. I gotta be breaking the news to a brick wall, bro. There's no way I be doing this shit. And I be like, bro, there's no way.
It's just stupid. I mean, my God.
Wow.
What's happening?
Oh, I'm still recording.
We can cut that.
Nah, I'm leaving it in. Oh, man, bro. Dude really sucks, yo.
Heat-seeking missile. So it's not like, they're totally whatever. But and they have probably a little luck because you got to get lucky. But they shot it, and it got sucked in right by the engine. But these guys were out of there. They were great. Their timing was great. But no, I was told that this is a very dangerous mission. I understand. They didn't say it's a foolish mission. They said, we're going to be sacrificing hundreds of people do this. This is, you have tankers that are flying over this area so that because the flight was so long, they had to refuel. It's a very dangerous mission. I just felt it was worth it. If you would have told me that we would have been successful, gotten both, and nobody was even essentially injured, I would have said that would be impossible. Yeah, please.
Mr. President, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
We'll come back to you.
Okay, thank you.
Given that you are now dealing, you say, with a more reasonable, less extreme leadership in Iran, what does that mean for the protesters, for the human rights movement in that country after this conflict? What's your expectation?
Yeah, if they assume control, if we do something and they assume control, I think it's very positive. A big step.
This thing is at his shoulder.
Well, I just, where are we?
He said a handheld shoulder missile. Bro, I can't do this, bro.
I just.
Have you ever heard that before?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, yo. I just had to take it.
I don't think you'd see the radicalization that you have seen in the last. Look what happened. Women are being executed because they're not properly clothed, they say. They're not properly clothed, and they execute the women. They shoot them right on the street. No, you have a much different group of people. Now, I'm not saying we are dealing with them. Essentially, they have till 8 o'clock tomorrow night, Eastern time. But we are dealing with them. I think it's going well. Mr. Witkoff is here, and JD's involved in the dealing. Mr. Witkoff is sitting right here, and I think it's going fine, but we'll have to see. You have to understand, we've been dealing with these people for 47 years. I'm standing here with a much more powerful Iran as of a month ago, not anymore. Right now, they are decapitated. But I'm standing here a month ago with a much more powerful Iran than it was at any point during 47 years. This should have been handled by 7 presidents, a lot of presidents. And those presidents are saying now, every one of them to their friends, we should have done this a long time ago. So it's not something I like doing. It's very dangerous, and we're getting them at the height of their strength. If I didn't terminate the Barack Hussein Obama Iran nuclear deal, they would have had don't forget, that was a path to a nuclear weapon. Remember this.
He hate that nigga.
He chose Iran over Israel. Pure and simple. How Israel can vote for a Democrat is if you're Jewish in New York City or any place else in this country, and how you can vote for a Democrat is unbelievable, because he chose Iran, a very hostile Iran. Remember when he filled up a 757 with cash, billions of dollars of cash, and he sent it over to them. Then they gave them tens of billions of dollars. He chose Iran over Israel and really the Arab world, if you look, because, you know, the other, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, I mean, you take a look. I mean, I can add Kuwait and I can add Bahrain, and you can add others. He chose such an unlikely candidate. Nobody could believe it. Frankly, if you're going to choose between Iraq
the state of Israel
and Iran, he should have chosen.
The president just said Barack Obama didn't choose the Jews. He chose the Muslims.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah,
he should have
just this
befriended Iraq. He in the exact opposite direction of all thinking, and he made a terrible mistake. But that was a road to a nuclear weapon. And when I terminated that, everyone said, "Oh, he terminated it." It was one of the best things we ever did because he had a road to a nuclear weapon, and it was a very short-term deal. You know, countries don't do 10-year deals. Countries do hundreds of years. You don't do a 10-year deal. For a country, you need, this isn't, you're a landlord and you're renting a store on a certain street and you give somebody a 5-year or 10-year lease. This is a country. It was a short-term deal. It was ready to expire. I terminated it before it expired. Took a lot of heat, and it was one of the best things I ever did because he would have had a nuclear weapon. Then he would have had another nuclear weapon. Had those beautiful B-2 bombers not gone in 8 months ago and obliterated that site. And by the way, the word is obliteration. CNN said, well, maybe it wasn't complete. It was so complete that they still haven't been able to get it.
Man,
it was
bro, look,
well, maybe
what he
that's
did.
it. And by the way, the word is
obliteration. CNN said, look, that was sassy as fuck. He said that shit like the baddest bitch on earth. And by the way, look,
it's not gone in 8 months ago and obliterated that site. And by the way, the word is obliteration. CNN said, well, maybe it wasn't complete. It was so complete that they still haven't been able to get it. It was obliteration. But if we didn't hit them, that was a courageous decision, too, because we had all those planes flying in at night with very little cover, unbelievable stealth planes, and they were able to do their job. If we didn't do that, Iran would have had a nuclear weapon at a high level, either one of those two instances. And if they did, in my opinion, I told this to Bibi Netanyahu yesterday, Israel would have been extinguished.
That is not
large portions of the Middle East would have been extinguished, whether it's Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, or others. And you saw that with thousands of missiles raining down upon them. They didn't think they were going to be hit. They thought they'd be watching us fight. And all of a sudden, UAE got hit by 1,500 missiles. He would have taken them out also. And they were powerful. If I didn't come along and terminate the Obama deal, which was terrible, the Iran nuclear deal was a road to a nuclear weapon, a big one, unlimited, legally. I terminated it without even much thought. It was so easy. I terminated that, and then the B-2 bombers. And I did one other thing. I had killed Qasem Soleimani, who was an evil genius.
Okay.
And the reason I did it, I heard he was going to knock out 5 of our military bases. And had he lived, I believe we would be fighting perhaps a different Iran right now, because he's never been replaced, you know. And I did one other, but this one was not picked up. Osama bin Laden. If you read my book, I said you got to take him out 1 year before the World Trade Center came down. So I wish you'd read the book. But you, as a president, to be a good president, I believe you have to have good instincts. And a lot of this is instinct. Yeah, please.
Thank you so much for taking my question, Mr. President. Mr. President, last week you suggested that Europe should take the lead on reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Has circumstances changed now that you're issuing a direct 48-hour ultimatum? And secondly, would a new ceasefire include Israel, or would it just be between Iran and the US?
I can't talk about ceasefire, but I can tell you that we have a active, willing participant on the other side. They would like to be able to make a deal. I can't say any more than that, but they'd like to do it.
You've listed the goals. Excuse me.
Please, go ahead.
You've listed
Thank
the
you, Mr.
goals.
President.
Who you with? Who you with?
My name is Dia Kurda. I'm with the largest Kurdish media outlet, Ruda Media Network. It's based in Iran.
Go ahead.
Mr. President, you said before that you don't want the Kurdish forces to enter Iran and be harmed. Do you still want them to stay away? Or what role do you expect them to play now?
I'd rather have them stay away.
And then,
I'd rather have them stay away because I think they bring with them some problems and some difficulties. And I don't think they bring death, I mean, you know, to themselves. But I'd rather have them stay away. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the question. Deliberate attacks on civilian infrastructure violate the Geneva Conventions and international law.
Who are you with?
I'm with the New York Times. Zolan from the New York Times. Are you
failing?
Are you concerned?
Circulation way down at the New York Times.
Are
What's
you
going on
concerned
with
that your threat to bomb power plants and bridges amount to
No,
war
not at
crimes?
all. No, I'm not. I hope I don't have to do it.
You've been
But
doing it.
again, I just said 47 years they've been negotiating with these people. They're great negotiators, and because they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. And if somebody that takes my place someday is weak and ineffective, which possibly that will happen because we had numerous presidents that were.
He said, if someone takes my place.
He's planning he's gonna die soon, is what he's saying.
Weak, ineffective, and afraid of Iran.
Not good health.
We're never going to let Iran have a nuclear weapon. And if you think it's okay for people that are sick of mind, that are
like you,
tough, smart, and sick,
this guy was
really sick, you know, from a policy standpoint, from a any which way you want to say, mentally, these are disturbed people. If you think I'm going to allow them, and powerful and rich, to have a nuclear weapon, you can tell your friends at the New York Times, not going to happen.
It means violating international law.
Quiet. You no longer have credibility at the New York Times. Because the New York Times said, oh, Trump won't win the election, and I won an election at the New York Times.
It means violating international law.
Quiet. You no longer have credibility at the New York Times. Because the New York Times said, oh, Trump won't win the election, and I won in a landslide. I won every swing state. New York Times said, oh, Trump won't win the election. New York Times has no credibility. The credibility they have is it used to be all the news that's fit to print. The old gray lady, it was great, but they're running on past fumes, and you can't keep doing that. You have to be able to give the correct news. And people like you, who I know, are fake. You're fake. Go ahead, please.
Your messaging on the war has moved from the war is coming to an end to war going to be bombing Iran to the Stone Ages. Right. And we've heard a range of those kind of messages. So which is it? Are you winding this down?
Can't tell you.
Are you escalating
I can't tell you. I don't know. I can't tell you. Depends what they do. This is a critical period. They have a period of, well, till tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I gave them an extension. They asked for an extension of 7 days, right? I said, Steve, give them 10 days. 10 days is up actually today, so I gave them 11, I guess, indirectly. I thought it was inappropriate the day after Easter. I want to be a nice person.
Psychopathic.
They have till tomorrow. Now, we'll see what happens. I can tell you they're negotiating, we think, in good faith. We're going to find out. We're getting the help of some incredible countries that want this to be ended because it affects them also. A lot of people are affected by this. But we're giving them till tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And after that, they're going to have no bridges. They're going to have no power plants. Stone Ages, yeah. Stone Ages. CNN fake news.
Are you willing to make a deal that does not include reopening the Strait of Hormuz, or is that now a top priority?
I would say it's a very big priority because
it's the only priority. That's why you're doing.
See, that's one thing that's a little different than others. We can bomb the hell out of them. We can knock them out for a loop. But to close the strait, all you need is one terrorist that somehow has a truck loaded with, because you can carry them in trucks, large trucks, a water mine, drop them in the water, and now you tell people that own ships that cost $1 billion to don't worry about the mine. You can do that even just by saying we put mines in the water. So it's not like the rest. We can knock out their military. We already have. We've knocked out their Navy. We've knocked out their Air Force completely. We've knocked out 158 ships in 3 days. We've knocked out even their mine droppers. They don't have any mine droppers anymore, but they put them on other boats, and they could drop them. I'm not even sure they have any mines there, by the way. I'm not sure. I'm personally, they say there might be 8. I don't know. I think there might be none because they're very good bullshit artists. That's why for 47 years they've been bullshitting other presidents, and they haven't done the job. And people are living in hell. You live in that country, they're living in hell. No, I think that 47 years of this stuff is long enough. They're at the weakest point they've ever been. They have no Navy, they have no Air Force, they have no anti-aircraft weaponry, they have no radar, they have no communication. In fact, the biggest problem we have in our negotiation is that they can't communicate. I said to Steve, what are they saying? Sir, they can't communicate. They have no method of communication. So we're communicating like they used to communicate 2,000 years ago with children, bringing a note back and forth. They have no communication. But all I want to see is I want to have a safe world. And you're not going to have a safe world. Israel will be gone. The Middle East will be gone. And then they're coming for Europe. And I have to tell you, I'm very disappointed in NATO. Very. I think that NATO, I think it's a mark on NATO that will never disappear. Never disappear in my mind. You know, they're coming to see me on Wednesday. They're going to say, oh, we'll do this, we'll do that. Now they all of a sudden want to send things, you know. But they said it loud and clear at the beginning when I spoke to UK of all. I would have said they would have been the first because they're the oldest. And I say, yeah, I'd love to have a little help.
We're using
I said, no, sir, we'd rather wait till you win. I said, I don't need help after we win. They have 2 old broken aircraft carriers, barely work. I said, I guess we can use them. Who the hell knows? I called the general. He didn't even want them. He said, we don't really need them. We got the SS Abraham Lincoln, sir. We don't need them. You know, we have, in terms of technology, we had one day 101 missiles going at 2,700 miles an hour, aimed at the Abraham Lincoln. 101 missiles. Out of 101 missiles, 101 missiles were shot down. Unbelievable technology.
How funny was that, Don?
10 years ago, 5 years ago, I don't know if that would have been possible. But 10 years ago, that wouldn't have been.
One missile shot at you.
That wouldn't have been possible.
I know he's talking about
101 missiles heading to a ship.
I don't know, it's 101.
That's not that far off the coast.
Because we need.
And out of the 101 missiles, we shot down all 101. We have weaponry. The Patriots are unbelievable. We have weaponry.
Yeah, because
that's unbelievable. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. You said earlier today during the egg roll that you would like to take Iran's oil, but Americans want U.S. forces home.
Correct.
What's that trade-off?
If I had my
Does it
choice,
take too
if I had my
much time?
choice, yeah, because I'm a businessman first. With Venezuela, as you know, the war was over in about 45 minutes. And we have great people running Venezuela, very good people. I mean, the relationship is good. And we are a partner with Venezuela. And we've taken hundreds of millions of barrels, hundreds of millions. Over 100 million barrels already is in Houston, refined and out. And paid for that war many, many times over, many times. You know, the old days, to the victim. Okay, you know that. To the winner belong the spoils. Go the spoils. And I've said, why don't we use it? To the victor, go the spoils. And we don't have that. We haven't had that in this country probably in 100 years, because even the Second World War, you look at the Second World War, we didn't have it with the Second World War. We helped rebuild all those countries. We rebuilt Germany. How about Germany telling us that, well, it's not their war. We had nothing to do with it. They wanted me to go and tell them everything I was doing.
Ramble.
We didn't know anything about it. Well, if I would have told them, they would have leaked it. And we wouldn't have been nearly as successful, possibly, right? But to the victor belong the spoils. So we haven't heard that in, I think, maybe hundreds of years. Now with Venezuela, and we just so you understand, the people of Venezuela, they say if I ran for president of Venezuela.
Hey, man. I can't listen to this shit no more.
It's very difficult.
I can't. I'm done.
to listen to.
I'm gonna be honest. I checked out about 10 minutes ago.
I know.
After this nigga said handheld.
Yeah. What the
fuck did he say?
He said some other yeah, I just can't either. And honestly, I can't believe.
Trump is the worst president in history. I want you to listen to what he just described.
You don't like it.
A rocket launcher, RPG. That's what I got. This is what he just said. Listen, I'm about to hold on, motherfucker. We live still too.
Still have what hit this one was a handheld shoulder missile.
What is he on, man? I mean,
hey man, I hope you all enjoyed it. I can't listen to this.
We're done.
I can't.
We are done.
I'm done. I'm tapped out. I'm about to order food and just decompress from that shit show. I can't believe I sat here. I honestly, I don't ever let him go this long.
I think we lasted a long time, so that was enough.
God, people on Fox News listen to this all day, bro.
They love this. They're taping this. Like I said before, they're taping this so they can watch it later. If they can't watch it now, they're saving this.
That was the worst shit I've ever listened to in my entire life. I can't believe we let this nigga win. I can't believe this shit, man.
Hopefully, he doesn't go psycho like he says. If they don't do it, wherever, like 8 o'clock tomorrow.
He's gonna fuck them up.
So.
He's gonna fuck them up.
All right, we love and appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. Finna be Audi 5,000. We're gonna end it with this. Enjoy it.
Appreciate y'all.
If you guys are subscribe to your boy.
Late nights, I've been feeling lonely. You've been on my mind, you're the only one who knows me. I need you, I need you. Boy, I need you. Shine.
I know you need me. Have you turned on your TV? Have you seen what's going on? Our government is doing wrong. The French wouldn't let this slide. They would be outside, it don't matter day or night. And you know this shit ain't right. Man, fuck that nigga and his administration too. Get up out my bed, gotta break this fucking news. Yeah, I'm a felon, but our president is too. They tryna redact his name, cause everything is true. Shout out my nigga bartender, he said, yeah, I'll fuck the law. If you come around me with a MAGA hat, I might break your jaw. Say, yeah, I'll fuck the law. Yeah, I'll fuck the law. Fuck that nigga Donald Trump, and yeah, I'll fuck the law. I know what side you on, I know what side you chose. Now you can either let me break this news, or you can make the news. Saying, yeah, I'm a felon, but our president is too. They try to redact his name, cause everything is true. Hey, man, fuck that nigga Donald Trump. Fuck MAGA. Fuck all you niggas. You got something to say, you can suck my dick. Pussy. Shy. I know you need me. Have you turned on your TV? Have you seen what's going on? Our government is doing wrong. The French wouldn't let this slide. They would be outside, it don't matter day or night. And you know this shit ain't right. Man, fuck that nigga and his administration too. Get up out my bed, gotta break this fucking news.
Na 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 na.